Hi, my name is Lily, and today I'm going, in English, today I'm going to talk about deaf people and sign languages. Many people ask me why I chose to learn a sign language. Was it for maybe to become a social worker? Was it to become an interpreter? But the thing is, my reasons were far more selfish. I love languages. That's what I always loved. And I feel like when you think about something in another language, you see the situation differently, which is really important. An actress once told me, she heard me speaking 3 languages in 10 minutes, and she told me that I looked and sounded like 3 different people. At that point, I thought, okay, I need to find something more. I need something radically different, and I chose sign language. So let me introduce myself again. It's going to be hard with this, but hi, my name is Lily. This is going to be very slowly, but just for you. And then my sign name is this. This is a flower in Russian Sign Language. You see, deaf people give you sign names based on your last name or what you look like. So basically, if you're curly, your sign name will be this, maybe yours. And then if you have a last name that really speaks for itself, like our prime ministers, this is a bear in Russian Sign Language. And then maybe if you're famous for something, maybe you do something that you can make a sign name out of it. But if you're famous for something like Mayakovsky, your sign name will be this. You see, there are a lot of sign languages around the world. They're very different from one another, and they're not really based on vocal languages we speak and we use in different countries. So that's why American English and American Sign Language and British Sign Language are completely different, as well as German and Swiss. Contrary to popular belief, it's way easier to explain something using your hands than your voice. It doesn't take much time. In an either-or situation in Russian, you use your body to show that there are 2 options, like tea or coffee. Tea or coffee, that is. So that's pretty easy. Again. We, hearing people, use so many unnecessary words, and we fill our speech with so much useless information that we really lose track of what matters. I'm gonna tell you a little something about what I found out. I browsed the internet and I looked for information about how many deaf people there are in Russia. What I found out is it's between 300,000 and 15 million people. That doesn't sound right. It's crazy statistics, and that's because nobody ever counted. We don't care, and we fail deaf people so much that we don't know how many of them we should help or we should teach, really. So that's what it means. They're underfunded, and in schools, if you have a deaf kid, you have to find a school somewhere, and it's usually not in your hometown. You have to move somewhere to give your kid an education. And then when they go to those schools, they don't teach them in sign language. What if you learned Russian from your parents and kids at the playground, and that's it? And in schools, they taught you using Chinese characters. Russian, we speak, is not their first language. It's their second language, and it's hard for them to communicate with us. And I guess that's what makes people not want to hire deaf people or something. But we relegate them to a subclass of humanity by that. We don't let them enter our society, and by forbidding them to learn in sign language, we kind of make them forget their society as well. So what I want you to think about is this. Deaf people say hearing people do not hear us. And, well, that's kind of ironic. I think every person deserves to be heard, and every person deserves an opportunity to find themselves and work for their dreams and goals that they set for themselves. And let's learn some signs with me, and let's learn some rules that you have to know before talking to a deaf person. First of all, it's deaf. It's not deaf and mute. That's considered really, really rude. You cannot say that. You shouldn't, because they're not. And then some signs would be deaf, hearing. Yeah, that's deaf. Yeah. And hearing. That's a friend. And that's hello, like I showed you already. And then maybe if we can play a game, that'd be cool. All right, so a game is I give you words, I give you cities, and we'll figure out what they mean. Okay, so this. Yeah. It's hard, but it's pretty obvious. We're here. No? Yeah, that's Moscow. That's because the sign this is huge, and that's Russian again. So this is huge, and people who would come to Moscow go, wow, and well, that's where the sign came from. And then there's another sign. That's another important one in Russia. St. Petersburg, that's right. So St. Petersburg, that's because that's Peter the First, and that is a city. When it was called Leningrad, it turned to this. And people from St. Petersburg do this, which is completely different. But again, since there is a problem at school, they don't teach them in sign language. Sign language differs from city to city to city, and sometimes you cannot even understand a person from a different part of the country. Okay, so let's go abroad for a little while. We'll go with this. That's romantic. Paris, yeah. Okay, and another romantic one. Venice, perfect. Okay, now to my all-time favorites. And that's not Beyonce land, which I'm sure everyone would love to be in. Yeah, I'll probably never guess it. That's Grozny. I have another funny one, this. We thought it was Argentina at first, but then it turned out to be Magadan. I don't know why. I don't know if it was after the song came out, though. All right. Okay, we had a little bit of fun. But what I wanted to say in the end is deaf people are great, and sometimes they are angry, but wouldn't you be? And I wanted you to know that if you really want justice in the world, if you really want to be nice to people, if you want to be part of the community that is bigger than your own, you remember the signs, right? Hello and a friend. Okay, thank you. Oh, and this is how you clap the way deaf people do. Oh, yay! Thank you.